Now, you may be asking, Sai, why aren't you talking? Well, I actually am talking. Turns out, earlier whenever I swapped my headphones from wired to wireless, it ended up disconnecting the microphone. So I pretty much won't say anything for this first part. Not to mention my mic is extremely quiet throughout this whole video because I forgot to adjust that too. So I will be here most of the video just to, give more input on what's going on. But as of now, I'll just explain the main stuff. We are somebody who works for a company known as Lockel Demolition. And our job is to, go to different spots and then tear down that assigned thing. But it ends up becoming much more than just a simple go here, do that. It ends up turning into you need to do this and then get back before the helicopter sees you and you get caught by the cops. You'll see how it gets to that later in the video. Alright, well, let's go. And when we enter, we can see that we have an extinguisher, a spray can, and a sledgehammer, which is the most known tool of all games that use this type of stuff. Now currently we have to go replace a fuse to turn on the power. And after spending for some reason a little too long than I'd like trying to figure out how to open a door that's stuck by a tree that I needed to break, we actually went inside and it said use your flashlight to figure out where to do it. I thought the best thing to do was to hit it. No. I went around to the side after I replaced it. We then had to go back inside and then go to the computer. Inside of this computer, there is a message from what I assume to be our mom or grandma saying that the gas prices are too high and that she needs us to do something and to select any job. Little do we know, this old building problem would be the start of the entire problem that we had throughout the game. And as I said earlier, since I'm not really able to be heard at all in the recording, that is, I'm going to be here just kinda describing most of what's going on. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish me trying to smack a very hard plant. And I'm just going to go ahead and let it play out. is pretty much the center point of the game. You go there, destroy it, escape. And clearly this one was the easiest one out of them all. Because when we get back, we end up getting an email saying that we are actually spotted. Oh, also this is when I figured out that my mic wasn't even working. And I also had to take out my contacts. After my contacts have been taken out and I have activated my mic, oh my, I am so sorry. I did not know my freaking mic wasn't on. I knew it was a good idea. After destroying my alarm clock, slam. I went back to the computer to check the next message. Turns out that house was actually under cultural heritage protection, and now it's under a criminal investigation, and that she has made a deal with somebody named Parissa Teardown. Okay. She says that if we can do a favor for her to help her with a case that she's stumped on, she will make sure our blunder is forgotten. Actually, hold on. And after I decided to read the message. Go back. Messages. Okay. Just so you know, I don't usually do this, but I'm stuck on a case, and I feel like I should try something new. I've been investigating Lawrence Lee Jr. over tax evasion for months now, but he has many friends in town that I can't get a warrant. How about you use your skills to borrow these computers over at Lee Chemicals so I can finally access his customer registry and sort this mess out? If you do this for me, I'll make sure your little blunder will be forgotten. After reading the message and heading to Lee Chemicals to get the data that she needs, this is where we introduce one of the second levels of this game. Fire alarm. Oh, it's just fire alarm. Okay. How do I know where they're at? Is it showing up the... Oh, it is. After getting all of the computers, now all I have to do is make it back to the van and then get out of there. Sorry, I think I'm just going to skip over these in the recording. I'm gonna do it at 360. Score 4. Does this work? You don't work? After returning from the mission and breaking the laws of physics by achieving flight, I checked the computer and get another message from Parissa Teardown. That we worked almost exclusively with a single client recently. The client is only referred to as BT and no further details, so I really have to bother you with one more favor. Head back to Lee Chemicals and fetch their employee login devices. I should be able to cross-reference their files with them. I heard they installed a new security system. Be careful. Okay, is it just like, I have to avoid like, or... Now, shortly after spawning in, I'm introduced to a different mechanic. We have now wired alarm boxes. But the second we pick up one of the first objectives, a 60-second timer will start, and we have to get out of the objective and escape before the timer runs out. What am I doing? And that means that these parts of the game require a lot of strategizing so that we don't miss it up. Ladder. Also, I tried smacking the lock with a ladder. After finding a way in around the side by climbing over a rock and then jumping in. Now it gets to the part where we have to find the first objective, which, luckily me, was right by me. So I went to it. That feels more like a bomb. Alright. So after this, it is here. I can jump out here. About here. This way, there. After deciding I was just gonna grab it and just go for it, it turned out about predictably. I think I would have been able to make it if I just made the actual jump from this roof to beyond the fence. I would have been able to make it in time. So I can snag this, jump out this. And this is when I actually decided to make a plan of what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna skip past it. But I will say the basics of it. I was gonna grab the first one, run across the roof, break through the window, grab that one, jump back onto the roof, run up the vent, jump to the side, through the window, grab it, and then jump from the roof over the fence and escape. So here. Alright, and after I planned everything out, my first attempt on the actual planned run. And I just kind of threw this for some reason. Do this for the Y's and the knots. I threw another one because the other one didn't explode. I did too. Then began the first attempt. Yeah, that first attempt didn't really go too well. But my second one went a lot better. Here, let's check it out. Okay. Yeah, so I actually escaped that time. Here, you can see the path I took. Now 14.9 seconds for left. May not seem that bad, but this next mission is going to absolutely crush that time.
Now, flamethrower.
Now, you can upgrade your tools on the computer. Tools. Sledge. No upgrades. No upgrades. No upgrades. Number of seconds you can use it. I can use this thing for 20 seconds. Cuts through metal, wood, and plastic. Metal, wood, and plastic? Okay. Coffee. They turned off the gas. I can't even make a cup of coffee anymore. I really need to bring in more clients. I reach out to Gordon and see if he has something else. I haven't heard back from the police. That thing sorted? Gordon Woo. Thanks for helping me out with that building. The police were snooping around a little, but it seems to have cooled off now. We can finally start construction. You see, I actually have another job for you. See, I bought this yacht recently, but it's too large for Mariana. And the board says that there's no space for a new dock. You can use your demolition skills again and remove one of the timeshare cabins. If the original documentation also disappeared, then he's just asking us to remove a cabin so he can park his new yacht there and then dump a safe in the water to remove proof that he was there at all. That's all he was asking. Just throw the safes in the ocean. Gub grill.
Give me a hot dog.
That's better than a hot dog. You know how many hot dogs we can get here? Fire alarm. Break this thing. Push it outside.
This thing broke the concrete. Oh, what's in this thing?
Where's this next one? It's in that house. Now, I decided the best way to remove this was to pretty much destroy the entire bomb. Yeah, just destroy the entire bomb. Now that would have worked if the water was deep. Turns out it was about the freaking depth of a pool in your backyard. Now we have a problem because it won't go any deeper and the house is still too tall. So, what's the solution? Keep smacking the highest point until it eventually was just down all the way.
Finally! Oh my god.
We should do one more. Why am I talking like that? Let's do one more mission. Since you couldn't hear me, what I was saying was, let's do one more mission. And after I finished fixing the hole in the roof, for some reason, I don't know why I did that. I decided to go back inside and check the computer for the mission I had today.
I broke the wall and the door. Oh, bathroom renovations. Nice. Fantastic work at the Mariana. Looks like it worked because they just cleared a new construction permit for the new dock. another thing came up.
He's asking us to steal a couple. He's asking us to steal some cars that he lost during a bid because of some guy who wanted them more than him, and then that apparently didn't know much about cars.
He's just looking for ways to rotate his dirty money.
So, this, believe it or not, was the easiest one I did in this whole video.
Let me guess. Yeah. When there's a car, there's an alarm. Where are they?
After using the blowtorch to get into the... I don't actually know what this place is. Yeah, I think it's a storage area. But after using it to get into the storage area... Now, what makes this level so easy is that, you see that storage container right there? Yeah, the car is inside of it. And the other one is actually in a truck. So, I can just park both the boat and the truck right by where I need to bring them. And then just drive them in, and then that's all I had to do.
There we go. There's stuff. This, safe. Second one is all the way over in the garage. I'm taking the forklift.
After gaining the power of driving a forklift while not being certified, I make my way over to the garage where the car is held.
Classic car.
Now all I had to do was pretty straightforward. Get in the car, drive them into a tree.
Oh, you don't even need to bring it in? Okay. That was the easiest one. 44 seconds.
I would say that attempt was a lot better than it was on any other run throughout this video. And even since this one was the easiest, I decided to do another one. And after I went inside and very appropriately entered, I was met with an amazing gift. I have a shotgun.
I have 205 shotgun rounds. Blowtorch, I'm gonna upgrade that. Can't upgrade now, so I'm upgrading it again.
Now I have 40 seconds that I can use on the blowtorch. Also, I have the hiccups. Awesome. After checking the computer, we get a message from Lawrence Lee Jr. Basically, it's just him explaining that he has lost 2 cars, the same ones that we have stolen. And he wants us to go to Gordon Wu's house and dump all of his cars into the water. Well, at least 3 of them. Alright. This one was also quite easy.
I don't want to leave off on. I don't really want to do this, but I also don't want to leave off. Because then I'll have to come back and finish the first one I did. Required 3. Oh, okay. Only 3 are required. Okay, so let me look at the 3 that are going to be closest to water. This one, I can just drive straight.
Now, this is where I start my first process. Because down there, down the hill into the garage, is the first car. My goal was to drive through the hole I made with the shotgun and then just run it directly into the ocean. Which was my original plan until I came across a problem. The car didn't have any wheels. Now, my original plan was to just try to find some and then put them on. But once I did find them, they just didn't want to go on. So I ended up picking a different one. When I was going towards a different one that I wanted to find, because I was just looking around, I found one that was on a semi-truck. And I thought the best thing I could do with it is just drive it up that, around the house. Oh, that was a cool trick. Drive it around the house, through the wall, and now came the other car I decided to choose. This one was quite simple. So just drive it straight into the like that. Then I would run into this room, grab this car, stuck. Bro.
Let's go. Let's hit on in. Not sure what this is. It's a drill. Alright, let's take a lookie. Okay. We'll do that in the next video though. Actually, hold on. First, ooh. Sure. Alright. Thank you guys for watching and then the people on the stream who were watching the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry about the whole issue with the microphone and whatnot. Also, with school coming up, I'm gonna need to focus more on school rather than this. But you can still be expecting at least one upload some day of the week. Most likely Saturday or Sunday. But that's all. Hope you have a great day, and that's all. Just have a great day, okay? Because you are awesome and you need to know that.